you ever wondered, is it time to end this? It could be with a relationship. It could be with a job, a project you're working on, a business you've been trying to get off the ground. Often at some point, we go through a stage where we start to wonder, is it time to end this? Well, today I'm going to give you 3 tips to discover if it's time to end something, or is it just time to change something? Because if you're at that point, if that something is coming up, then most likely you're at a change point, and that change could be an ending, or it could be a pivot. It could be something different. Let's ask the questions. So tip number 1, ask the project, ask the relationship. Now, when I'm talking about this, I'm actually talking about the energy of it, the entity of it. You obviously are not going to sit down with your business as though it was like a person and have a conversation with it. But you can sit down and have an energetic conversation with your business. In fact, I do it all the time. And I'm pretty sure we have some videos about communicating with your business somewhere, and we'll link that in this video as well. Have an actual chat with it. Ask it, did we come together and do all that we came to do? Okay, so get a sense of this. Even like look at, maybe it's your job or your business. We gravitate towards these people, to these projects, to these businesses, often to create something that we don't cognitively know, but we have a sense of it. And once you've completed what you came to create together, then people usually just stick around way past like the movie's done, the credits have rolled. We've even got like the post-credit scene. The people came in, they cleaned up all the popcorn on the ground, and you're just still hanging out there like, but it was a really good movie. Yeah, but you came there and you enjoyed the movie, and now what else is possible for you and for them? So ask that question. Did you already create everything that you came to create with that person, with this project, with this business? And you could actually have that conversation with the business. You can have that conversation out loud with your partner, or just ask it energetically with the energy of the relationship. Did the relationship create everything in your life and in their life that it came here to create? Did this project, sometimes you put so much energy and time into a project, and it actually wasn't to actualize in the world, but it catapulted you into a new project, into a new space, into a new awareness. Rather than going with that catapult, flying off into a new realm, we go, oh, but what about this thing that I have to complete? What about this thing over here? This thing was possibly never going to be your new little baby. It was maybe only here to invite you to this other possibility. But you don't get to have the good, yummy new possibility if you are stuck over here putting all your attention on this. Same thing with relationships. Sometimes relationships come into your life to heal parts of you or to invite you to something new. And the next relationship is what's more congruent with you now. But again, you're just sitting there at the end of the movie, not moving on. Start with that question. Get vulnerable. Get real vulnerable with yourself. Did we come and create everything we came here to create? Is it time to end this business? Is it time to end this relationship? Is it time to end this project? And if it is light for you, it's true for you. Now, that doesn't mean it's happy or positive. Lightness does not mean positive. It means a sense of lightness. Often it can be like you feel a weight lift off your shoulders, or your space just gets a little bit bigger. Okay. Sometimes I notice with my clients, like their shoulders will relax. Their body will have the body language of that's light, or even take a big, like relieved breath. That's a lightness. If that's heavy, then okay, you've got to ask more questions, because maybe it's not time to end it. Maybe there's more. And again, you need a pivot, you need to change, you need something different here. If you have that sense of lightness, then you might want to explore that more. Tip number 2 is indulge. So you're going to indulge in both choices. Okay. So look at the one that whatever it is right now. So say you're in the relationship, say you're in the job, or you're working on this project. Okay. You want to probably do it for 3 days. You probably won't. You'll maybe do it for an hour. It's okay. I'm not going to judge you. But if you can do it for 3 days, like that's really going to give you a clear sense of this, an undeniable sense. And maybe you don't want to have an undeniable sense. Maybe you want to deny it a little bit so that you don't actually have to choose what you already know, but that's okay. If you want that undeniable sense, you're going to take 3 days and you're going to totally indulge in the choice to end whatever this is, to end the business, to end the project, to end the relationship. And you're not going to put your attention on, because obviously if you're ending a relationship of 30 years, there's going to be some drama and trauma. There's probably, and maybe there's not, but we assume that there is, right? Maybe your employer is going to be mad at you if you leave, or all these things. What you're going to indulge in is just, what would your life be like if you ended this for 3 days, as if you chose it? And this can be weird if you're in a relationship. I actually did this before I got divorced, is because I'm living with him, I'm around him, but every moment that I wasn't with him, I was indulging in, what would it be like if I wasn't in this relationship anymore? Not what would it be like if I had to go through the breakup. See the difference? If I just wasn't in this relationship anymore. What would it be like if you just weren't in that job anymore? What would it be like if you just weren't working on this project anymore? What would your life be like? And indulge in that for 3 days. Indulge in that energy. Now, for some of you, you're going to get this sense of total lightness and relief, and like, wow, I don't have to wake up and put my attention on that project anymore. Wow, I don't have to do that job anymore. Wow, I'm not with that person anymore. 3 days. Indulge in all of it. Without taking an outward action, just indulge in it. Okay? You're at work and you're indulging in the energy of you don't work there anymore. Maybe pick a weekend or something to include in those 3 days. Indulge in it. Okay, so then after those 3 days, you're going to indulge in, what would your life be like if you were all in on this relationship? If you were all in on this job? If you were all in on this project? And for 3 days, you're gonna fully embrace and indulge in the possibilities of what that is. You are going to get so much clarity, so much awareness about this for you, because you will sense how different your world is, especially over those 3 days of this different space, right? You're indulging in 3 days of choosing to end whatever this is. And then you're indulging in these 3 days to be fully in. You will have so much clarity show up for you. I double dog dare you to do it. Okay, tip number 3. Here's the last one. What are you pretending not to know or denying that you know about this? Now, not necessarily that it's time to end this. It actually might be that you're about to succeed And I see this often where right when we're about to have like massive amounts of success, we're like, you know what, I think I'm done with this project. I think I'm gonna go over here and do something different. Or you're about to get like to this new vulnerable, like dynamic space with your partner. And then you're like, you know what, I think I'm done. I think we came here to do everything we came here to do. No lightness, right? It's this like wall of separation. But ask yourself, what am I pretending and denying that I know about this, that I actually know about this, and see what awarenesses start to show up for you. So you've had that conversation. Did we come here to do everything we came here to do? Like you got really vulnerable. Is it time to end this? Hey, business. Hey, project. Hey, relationship. Like, is it actually time to end this? Okay, you're using your light and heavy. Then you're going to indulge for 3 days on what it's like to end it. Then you're going to indulge for 3 days on what it's like to embrace it and fully go all in. And then you're going to get vulnerable with yourself. What do I know about this? What am I pretending not to know about this? What am I denying that I know about this? That if I would know it would give me total clarity. Explore those tools. You will know, you do know, you know, there's just some stuff in the way. And, you know, sometimes we have fear come out, we have doubt come up that keeps us in inaction. We're not taking action either way. Maybe not the funnest way to live your life. So if you will, play with these 3 tips, these 3 tools, explore what's true for you, and discover, is it time to end this? And what if that's okay? And what if everything that you think that it means to end something, what if it doesn't even mean that? What if it could be ease and joy and glory? And sometimes it's not, and we just got to go through, the things that we got to go through. But the awareness that you had about those 3 days, that's the space of possibility that you will not get to if you don't take action and choose. I hope this contributed to you. Thank you so much for watching these videos, for subscribing to my channel. Press the like button if you will. Make a little comment below. And please do share this with someone that you get might see some value in it or have received some contribution. See you in the next video.